Capital are always looking at new and innovative ideas on how we can improve our services to our owners and our committees. The Accounts Payable team have recently reviewed the invoice approval process, and that's what I'd like to tell you a little bit about this morning. So the Accounts Payable team process approximately 4,000 invoices a month, of which about 10% of those are invoices that require committee approval prior to us making payment. So the new system we're currently rolling out is the Invoice Approval Hub, which will allow committee members to have full control over the invoice approval process. So the system upgrade was developed so committees can easily approve suppliers' invoices on the owner's portal, which they access, or which quite a few committee members access to obtain reports and view levy information already. So that will be a new tab on the portal. So the system is really easy to operate, and the invoices are all stored in one location for future reference by the committee members. So how this system works is Capital, the Accounts Payable team, will load the invoice onto the accounting system. It's then automatically uploaded to the Invoice Approval Hub. The committee member who's responsible for making payments is then sent an automatic email by the system to let you know that there's an invoice awaiting approval. If for any reason you don't go and log in and approve the invoice, you'll be sent a reminder, an automatic reminder 7 days later to let you know that there's an invoice still awaiting for your approval. So once you log in on the owner's approval log, there's a tab for the Invoice Approval Hub, and you can then view all the invoices that are awaiting approval. The invoices are in PDF format, so you can actually open up the invoice and see the invoice. Once you're happy with the invoice and you'd like to approve it, you just simply tag the approval, and it will give you a confirmation that you definitely do want to approve that. Once you've approved it, it will then automatically go through onto the capital payment run, and your supplier will be paid. If you have any queries, you can log those through the Invoice Approval Hub as well. So when you log in, you'll be able to see any queries against that specific invoice, and the Accounts Payable team will deal with those queries and get back to you. So the system also allows for multiple levels of approval. So if your committee would like the treasurer to approve an invoice, and you would like the chairperson to approve, for instance, the original email will go to the treasurer, he'll go online, he'll approve the invoice, and then once that's done, a second email is automatically generated to the next level of approval, and the chairperson will go on approve, and once he's confirmed his approval, the invoice will then be uploaded on the capital payment run, and the supplier will be paid. So there's a short video now just to give you a bit more information about the Invoice Approval Hub.
The StrataMax Invoice Hub. Introducing the StrataMax solution for managing strata communities. Today, we are featuring the StrataMax Online Invoice Approval Hub, providing a streamlined approach to invoice approval. Welcome to Strata Towers. John, the treasurer of Strata Towers, has many responsibilities, including approving invoices for payment. Being a volunteer position, John doesn't like to waste his time chasing invoices. He likes to see all financial matters for the building at his convenience, and to feel comfortable that the committee has a complete view of all expenses. To make approval easy, ABC Strata have introduced the StrataMax Invoice Hub for Strata Towers. John receives a notification by email that there are invoices waiting for approval. John securely logs into the Invoice Hub with his username and password. He can then immediately see there are 8 invoices awaiting approval. On this screen, he is presented with a summary of invoice details. He can approve each invoice with a quick click. He can view details of expenses, line items or notes. He can also view the scanned image of an invoice. John is also able to send queries and put invoices on hold. John can see a summary of his actions before submitting final approval. John can also check for any hold-ups from other approvers. John the Treasurer is happy the job is completed so quickly, and ABC Plumbing are happy because they are being paid. The owners are also happy because their plumbing is fixed on time and on budget.